Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Skyrim Ordinator with Trix2, Onderon and Lydia. So, in our last episode, we made it all the way here to Shorestone from Darkwater Crossing, which was our point of origin, actually. We spent
Still here.
a fair bit of the last episode overloaded, but we've managed to solve that now by the addition of some additional weight-reducing gear. And now we need to head south to Riften. I should be using Ice Storm is what I should be using, now that I'm thinking about it. The game seems a little crashy every time I head out of this place, and I'm not quite certain what's going on with it. Every time I try and head... Okay, it's not every time I try and head through here. It just seems that way, but... There's something either causing it to crash or causing me to die. Let's put light... Excuse me. Let's put that there. Thank you. Alright, let's use lightning bolt on this person first. Excuse me. Please step out here where I can zap you with bolts of lightning. Alright. But a little bit of ice storm instead. I've waited for one full day. Give myself a bandit. Whoa, okay. Let's, I am out of magicka, that's not good. Not really that'll work. Okay. Here's like, ow. She's just been knocked out, that's not good. Ice storm. Ow! Oh, whoa, Lydia's going to die. That's not good at all. Yeah. No, not the bandits. Heal the Lydia. Yes, heal Lydia. That's all the help she can get. Who else is shooting? It's not really, Yeah, have some lightning. Alright. I know there's at least one more person who's up on top of that tower. And I'm gonna do a quick save here, just so it doesn't crash when I do that. Excellent. I know how to deal with that person, I think. The answer is to come over here. If we go up this tower, we should be able to... Yes, we can. Here, have some Midas Meteor, I think. Fire perfect! Oops. Alright, a little bit lower. Ah, a little bit higher. Okay. Yeah, the only problem with Midas Meteor, it's not exactly accurate enough. Ah, there we got him. And in just a second, we can fire a shot and hopefully finish. Yep, that finished him. Yeah, it's a pretty good spell. It just takes a little bit of practice to actually hit a target with it. I don't think it will actually go inside Fort Greenwall here. Although we might. It may actually be worth it. Looks like it was blown clear to here. Or he was possibly blown over the... Oh wow, he was... he was blown all the way off that tower onto the ground over there, which is kind of awesome. Oh, we can actually search him from up here. And we'll just say he dropped his gold there. Yeah. I love... These are smimmed tables, by the way. I love the way the smimmed tables work. Or look. Unfortunately, we didn't die this time, which is... because that's always annoying. Let's see. Let's search these corpses. You had no gold on you. You had a little bit. Corpses in Skyrim tend to be either very, very rich, ooh, shiny, or very, very poor, I've noticed. And there doesn't seem to be a... Oh wait, no, this guy died over here. That's right. Oh, this woman. Alright, sorry. Right, there doesn't really seem to be rhyme or reason as to which... Lydia, stop pushing me! Oh, I've forgotten to change auto unequip ammo here. I hope this is not what's crashing, because that would be annoying, but there you go. I'm gonna save the game again, just to make sure. I shouldn't be quick saving, but I am aware. Alright, that's the prison. Where does this lead? For small property. You know what, let's go ahead and go inside. We've got a little bit of time. So, what's inside here?
I've got your back.
Yeah.
What was that?
Hi! That's what that was. Yes, there's definitely someone... Whoa! Okay, Lydia, what are you... Die. Whoa. Ow. Okay, let's step over here. We're going to need some... Firebolt. Ow. Okay, let's not kill Lydia. Our fire. Let us... Ow! I've been paralyzed. Hopefully that's the sound of Lydia actually killing them, and not... yeah. You get him, Lydia. Right. Ow. Not sure what knocked us over, whether that was something Wildcat did, or what, but... I like the game being hard. I honestly do like the game being hard, although sometimes it... Ah! Whoops! Hi! You're having like that. Ow! Okay. That's not good. Yeah, it's not. Here we go. Oh, this was not a bad place to stand. You got it, Lydia? Sweet. What's in here? Yeah, I am aware that fire is not necessarily the best thing to be throwing at every enemy. Oh, I've searched you already. At every enemy around. I'm pretty sure I can. I seem to be doing a pretty good job of it, by the way. I should probably be taking some arrows for Lydia. Fortunately... Ah, this is the wrong way. This leads outside. We actually have to go the other way. Oh, hi! Yeah, you aren't very smart. I'm not quite sure what that sphere is. It's something to do with one of my perks, I believe. Oops. Static field. No? Magnetize. Ah, here we go. Ah, well that's interesting. So, 15%, so it's actually a chance thing, not a persistent arc burn. Spells hitting targets that are not fire resistant. Ooh, that looks like fun. So yeah, it looks like lightning might be a slightly more efficient way to defeat my foes than... I wonder what Lydia would look like wearing that. I can carry it. I can carry a stupid amount of gear now. Yeah. Nothing in the chest. Was there not a... There's almost always a plunder chest in here. Oh, that's a bathroom.
Still here.
Yes, Lydia, duly noted. Make potatoes. What's downstairs? Oh, I've seen this place before. There's... Yeah, they've been basically plundering travelers, but there's occasionally a guy who will stand down there if you can take out upstairs quietly. And you can smack him with a frostbite head, nails your troll fat. All sorts of useful gubbins, as some people wizard, and so it is no challenge at all. Pop that door. We have an alchemist. Ah, with a nerd room. Destruction, heart. You. Not necessarily want to take human heart, but Andron's not terribly. Andron is fairly strong stomach, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I don't really need anything else here. Ah, here's a chest. Now, wizard. There we go. He's capable. He is capable of picking locks, but he would prefer not to. I think this is one of the forts with a separate commander instead of the. Yep. Let's step back outside and hope the game doesn't crash. Yeah, I think this is one of the. Some forts have the commander as
Still
part
here.
of their. Yeah, I see there. They have the commander's quarters as part of the main central structure of it, whereas this one appears to have. Yeah, here we go. Let's save the game here so we don't die horribly, because that would suck. Yeah, this has its captain's quarters as a separate. And there's Captain. To die quickly. Ah! Managed to toast her. Sweet. And hello, witch plate armor. Yeah. Dwarven war axe isn't really that spectacular. Like I said, we'll take arrows for Lydia. Barbarian armor looks a little silly on most characters. Although, Shrine of Stendar, which is less useful to me than my yeah, there's two sets of books for Baron Zaya, who was one of the why were you using an I suppose bandit chiefs often use hang on, that's steel plate armor. Hello. Oh well, you've already
Still
got
here.
Oh wait, no, wrong button. I need tweak options, I need gear. Your standard outfit. So you've got steel Nord. Alright, so Bosmer reinforced cuirass is 3932 versus where is it? Steel plate armor, which is 4338. I don't know. I don't like the steel plate armor on Lydia quite as much as I do. But let's try those out instead, and they're automatically significantly better than her. Well, not significantly better, but better than her dwarven boots, and certainly better than her Nordic gauntlets. So,
Lead on.
yeah, that looks pretty cool. Witchblade armor is from Immersive Armors. Some people aren't a big fan, and I'll be honest, I don't like the chest piece, because it's basically a retextured, Ooh, hello. I'll be taking that enchantment, thank you very much. It's essentially a retextured, steel armor, and steel armor looks kind of silly. It's the Nordic steel armor, I believe. No, it's the Imperial variant of the steel armor. Yeah, this is real Baron Zaya, and then there is another saw one over here, biography of Baron Zaya, and they're basically two different accounts of the same character in the lore of Skyrim. We do not need a broom. This is not the broom closet of Winterhold, so we don't need a broom. South. Yes, this is south. One of the things that I always loved about Skyrim is this. So you see these wooden barricades? Yeah, you can use fire and basically burn them down. It's not really efficient to burn them down instead of just go around them, but I adore the fact that you can do that. You can simply go around them on the same game again here, just in case Skyrim decides to. Oh, you're succeeding? Here, have a crash. Now, one of my my early attempts to play through as Onderon, I could not leave Riften. I could not go this way because there was always a pack of wolves over there. Or, right now it's a bear? Yeah, it's a bear. A bear, or wolves, or trolls. And I simply could not survive the attempt. I didn't have anything other than the very basic spells, which is to say I had flames and healing, and that was it. And
Take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of the face sculptor down in the Ragged Flagon. Face Butcher is more like it from what I've heard.
how interesting. I love that he says, "Oh, the face butcher is what I've heard," and then the game says, "Oh, go talk to the face sculptor." Excuse me, what? Ah, here's Riften. I don't actually want to go into Riften just yet. There's a few reasons to go into Riften. There's a few reasons to avoid going into Riften. And mostly the reason that I want to avoid going into Riften is because what I want is not in there. What I want is over this way, technically outside of Riften. Now, I don't believe it's possible to get into Riften other than the front door. I may be wrong. Is the person I want here, or... Yes, here we are. This is from Edith's Fathoms.
You must take the lexicon. Free me of my burden.
Oh, okay. Lexicon? Burden? What are you talking about? Hello,
The
Lydia.
memories. I cannot stand them. You must take them away. Return them to a Munchausen. You
Alright.
must take the lexicon from me. Please, take it now.
Absolutely. I'll take the lexicon.
You must bring it to a Munchausen. In the West, return it to them. It must go back.
Alright. I will do that. So... Vanchenzel is one of my favorite quests, as much because it's the only Dwemer ruin in Skyrim without Falmer in it. Which is to say, alright, now let's be fair, there are a couple of Dwemer ruins without them in Solstheim. There we go. But those are in Solstheim and I'm not, so... The other reason is that it's actually a very interesting quest area. I don't want to do it just now because, well, I don't have carry. I only have 71 carry capacity remaining, and I tend to loot compulsively. So we actually need to talk to you.
Need something?
Yes, I'd like to hire
Where do you
your
want to go?
carriage. Anywhere that's not Riften, actually. Winterhold.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
I love the fact that anywhere else he asks if you want to stop along the way, but
Say what you will about the Dark Elves. They did a proper job with Azura's shrine. See it for miles on a clear day.
indeed, it'll probably be snowing when we get there. Alright, I'll be right back. Sorry, it's actually been a little bit longer than I intended it to be. Somebody came home and the dogs went off. And, well, basically the dogs tend to not stop for a bit, so I had to cut the recording. And it's... for some reason I thought he was wearing chainmail or something. Since we are here, let's actually have some fox skin. Shouldn't be too long before we... I have the wrong quest installed, don't I? Hitting the books. Right, this is the one I'm fan. Oh, right, we'll do that one later, but I wanted to get back here before doing a Vanchenzel. Vanchenzel is one of those quests that I really like to do because, as I pointed out, as I said, it's the only dungeon in Skyrim without Falmer, and frankly, I kind of... Okay, something's fixed the doors so they open and close. I suspect that's you, Sleep. I need to go this way so I can get into the library before I die.
Enchanting services are one of the few
Did I have a
things that
quest
keep
for
it.
you? No. Oh, I needed to go to Solitude.
Touch with the rest of Skyrim.
I also forgot to drop off the... Oops, wrong door. I know that's usually to relock the door after I left the Archmage's quarters. Yeah, she actually looks pretty awesome with the Bosmer cuirass and the Witchblade armor. Or Witchblade boots and gauntlets. How did... Never mind.
The local
Don't
Nords
ask.
may not like us very much.
I think the
Near
college is
ya.
due for a change in
Nope,
leadership.
not you.
Weapons and armor.
Who else is here? Drevis.
Illusion,
Drevis,
really.
what's
is
for
the-
sale?
Take a look.
Let's see. Do you have anything else interesting? Not really, because I haven't exactly... Hello. Thought steel is that. You know what? Let's give that a try. And muffle isn't exactly my. Ooh, I will take that though. Curse of the Silent. Interesting.
All right then.
Yeah, let me learn those real quick, and we will. Wrong book. I need. Nope, stop it. Night vision. There we go. And then, right. I keep forgetting I can just press Alt and jump between the two. So, what did we have? We had mind vision, which is not quite what I was intending to do. And what was the other one? Dispel magic, right? Yeah, let's try it on Lydia. Ooh, cool. So we can actually look around a little bit. All we can do is look up and down. But we can basically view. And it does not seem to be interesting. So we can actually see where they're looking. That could be incredibly useful for a stealth wizard. Or a sneaky wizard type.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
Certainly. Here are the books that went missing.
Well, well. And you seem to be in one piece.
I am indeed.
Thank you. I'll look these over and inform Mirabelle if I find anything relevant.
Ah, delightful.
Night of Tears, eh? I remember this one. Well, isn't that interesting? Did you read it yourself? If I recall it correctly, that has some interesting implications. You should mention that to Toldir. And here. I suppose you've earned these.
Fantastic. And he actually takes 3 books from me, and then gives me 1 book for each spell school.
Until next
I have some
time.
quests for him, and I don't recall which one. Shalador's Insights, which is where? Yeah, it's way over here. And what was the other one? It seems like there was Hanging Gardens, which is in Fulguther, and we're gonna head that way anyway. That's a Lydia. I don't want to necessarily talk to a Lydia. I want to. Hearthfire is a conjuration book. See, catalog of weapon enchantments is enchanting naturally. We have Daughter of the Niven, which is alteration, which is a surprisingly interesting book, by the way. This one was actually in Oblivion, which makes its inclusion here as a skill book that much more interesting. Racial phylogeny, one of the is restoration, and we will excellent. It's basically about the differences in the races, which makes it a very interesting read. Response to Pharaoh's speech. This one's odd. They're basically about the Mages Guild. And, yeah, kind of an odd thing for the college librarian to have, but it is a destruction skill book, naturally. And then Black Arts on Trial, which hilariously is a illusion skill book, even though it's basically two people arguing about necromancy, which is kind of funny. I believe that one was also in Oblivion, although I'd have to find Oblivion and load it up. Now that we've finished that, we can actually let's unhood here, and
Hundreds of years. Please make sure your hands are clean
Yeah.
before touching anything.
Right.
All right?
So we'll sell the valuable books. There we go. We're keeping Ethereum Wars because this quest important. I haven't read Myths of Sheogorath like ever, so it's Sergius Tyrannus,
Right
right?
then.
All right. So what do we need to do now? We need to speak with Tolfdir. All right, and Tolfdir is where? You're near you again. Never mind. Go away. So he's downstairs. Let's. Foxskin is my left. Oop, stop it. Foxskin is in my left hand. Actually, let's see if he's downstairs here rather than getting ready to go out to the. Yep, here we go. Ah, I remember this part. This one may run a touch long. Oh, he's firing ice storm. Nope. Or he was. Alright. Hello, Tolster.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope.
Well, first of all, you look like you could use a hand.
Well, yes. This is rather embarrassing, but it seems I've misplaced something. I can't find my alembic.
I didn't click
I
there.
suppose I
The
could
game
use
did
another
that.
one, but, well, it sounds silly, but mine has sentimental value.
Oh, I totally
if you
get
happen
it.
to see it, would you mind bringing it to me?
Not at all. Okay.
It's always
alright,
encouraging to
suggested
see
I
the
come
younger
see you.
general. Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery?
Found a certain book, Night of Tears.
Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and women over?
Yes.
I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the
Indeed.
markings. Wasn't like anything you've seen. Alias, Lemma, Adric, even Arnold. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience. But can you
Strange humming?
marvelous
Yeah.
object?
Making my headphones vibrate.
It's unlike anything I've felt before.
Indeed.
Archmage Aram is already home. Hopefully you have more information.
I'm afraid I must intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in
I thought there were
serious
3
research.
apprentices.
Yes, I've no doubt of its
is.
gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen something like this before. The audacity.
Let's stand over here where it's a
I
little
suppose
quieter.
we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid
just a little bit.
interruption.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go.
Why?
Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Sijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you specifically.
I am
So
a
we're
mighty
going to
wizard,
go have a
hadn't you
little
noticed?
chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants.
Uh-huh. And why are you so concerned about this?
I'll be the one asking the questions.
Yeah.
All you need to know is that the Sijic Order is a rogue organization, believing themselves to be above the law.
What law?
They have clashed with the Old Mary Dominion before, and I have no intention of allowing that to happen
So
here.
they hate you scumbags, and, well, screw you scumbags.
I'm right behind you.
Maybe later. I'm sort of busy now.
Gisargo understands.
Oh, boy. Yeah, Jazargo's trying to be impressive. It's
Now,
not really working.
you are going to speak to this monk to find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
Well, me. I really hate Ancano. We'll do this quest, do this, and then speak with the, and then the episode. Ah, yeah, he tried to teleport in front of me, but I got to here
Please
first.
do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm.
And we froze the Archmage. Hello, Corin
It
here.
is good to meet you in person.
What's going on? What happened to everyone? And can you teach me how to do that?
I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately. But I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief.
Fair enough.
The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed.
Ah.
I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen.
Oh.
The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with.
Hang on. Why didn't it stop you from showing me a vision in Starfall, and you've only given me one vision, so visions is the wrong term. What does this have to do with me? If this is dangerous, then why did you do something about it?
I'm afraid it's not that simple. You must understand
Never
the
is.
Psijic Order does not typically... My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college.
I love his robes, by the
I'm
way.
all
They're
too
awesome
aware that my
looking.
arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkana, your Thalmor associate.
Not my
Nevertheless, my
associate.
order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so.
Fortunately, I'm a mighty wizard. So, what's going to explode?
As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful.
I
The
figured
world is not ready for it.
Sort of
If it
floaty.
remains here, it will be misused.
Yeah,
Indeed,
definitely.
many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon. Something that cannot be avoided.
It's the elf, isn't it? I'll help, but I have no idea what to do.
Unfortunately, the future is as obscure to us as it is to you. The overwhelming power of the Eye makes it difficult for us to see.
Am I the only...
I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours.
You ever notice that seers and prophets and anybody who can see the future always sort of has a breakdown as soon as you actually need them to see the future? Yeah. Clouded by the dark side division is... who's the Augur of Dunlane?
He was once a student here at the college. Now he is... something different.
He's the Grim Pond. Where can I find the Augur?
I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location.
Aha.
I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part.
Fair enough.
Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
You know, if you'd showed up in Oblivion, it would have been so much easier.
Were you about to say something?
What is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
I'm not sure what happened. A monk from the Psijic Order. Here after all these years, and then he just leaves.
He's still standing
I
there.
hope we didn't offend him somehow.
No, you're fine. What did he want?
Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very strange indeed.
Have you ever heard of the Augur of Dunlane?
Has Toftia been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear that this was a subject inappropriate for conversation. Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject.
Fair enough. I'll see you later then.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here he is.
Stairs
Now what is it that you want?
are out.
There's been a misunderstanding.
Right, let's step into the Hall of Elements so we don't have to listen to Ankano anymore. Alright, so now we need to go and talk to Tolfdir. But we will do that in our next episode because we've run a little bit long this time. But this has been Skyrim Ordinator with Triax 2
I'm not sure
on...
what just happened.
Blah.
I assure you, I will get
Go
to the
away,
bottom.
people. Right. This has been Skyrim Ordinator with Triax 2, Onderon, and Lydia. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.